Alright, I'm going to see if I can disassemble this Gotway or Begode charger. So this is the one that comes with the wheel. It's a 100.8 volt 3 amp charger, and I kind of just want to see what it looks like inside and how big the internal components are. So I'm going to use a PH1 or JAS1 screwdriver just to remove these screws. Okay, they are using, I don't know, this is usually what I see. I don't know why, but they use wood type screws. Maybe it's cheaper to make those further apart threads than the machined, like, smaller threads. So let's take this apart. Hopefully I don't break this charger because I am going to need it in a couple hours. So, and I don't have a spare, so if I break this, then I'm not going to be able to ride my RS for a while. And I'm also going to need, let's see, yeah, I'm going to also need a ride home from my job, or I'll just drive my car, but either way. Alright, we're going to remove the 4 screws here. I'm leaving the other 2 screws that are holding the fan because hopefully I won't need to remove that. So let's see. I just want to see what it looks like inside. Okay, so they have these long wires. So it actually takes almost the whole box, as you can see. There's like a tiny space for the fan there. There's a tiny gap towards the top. But it looks like it goes all the way through on both sides. So the wires are soldered completely in. So I'm not going to pop this out. It looks like the metal shim is to hold that thing. I forgot what that part is called, but that component right there, that gray thing, it gets a lot of heat, so there's actually a metal thing that's holding that there, it looks like. At least I think that's what those are, unless they just use that to hold the board in place because there's on both sides. Maybe it is just there to hold the board in place. Okay, I'm gonna shove everything back in. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna open up the other side. Alright. And these kinds of things, when I put the screws back, I'll usually loosely fit them first. So, okay. So I don't want to tighten it all the way until I get in all 4 screws, just to make sure everything is lined up. Alright, so it doesn't look like this is going to fit inside the wheel if I wanted to, and also it would probably overheat. So I wonder if there's a 100 volt charger, maybe a 100 volt 1 amp. It'll take like way longer to charge, but it'll be nice to kind of have a charger built into my wheel that I can just always have on hand. Because this one's actually pretty big. With all my tools and stuff, I can't fit this in my backpack. So yeah, I definitely need some other way to carry this charger around. Either that or I have to carry less tools with me, but I need my tools, so maybe I can fit it in the smaller front pocket of my backpack. But yeah, this thing, sadly, it's too, the internal components are too big. Somebody needs to build like a custom sized charger that can fit inside. That would be kind of nice. I also find it kind of interesting that this material they're using is PCB. At least I think it is. It seems like it, looks like it, feels like it. So I don't know if this is just like scrap PCB that they have lying around and they decide to use. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Alright, so let's pop that side open. Here you can see the LEDs. Oh, actually this fan is on, the fans are actually on removable connectors. I like that. So if you did want to replace the fans, you can actually pull these connectors off or out of the boards, and you can get replacement fans. So you can actually replace them with quieter fans if you want. That's a nice design. Alright, underneath here they got this plastic here. It looks like they glued that on. Yeah. And I don't know, these boards are kind of all flopping over, kind of interesting, so they didn't solder them right. But yeah, all 4 of these side screws, they're holding like these rubber pad things in there, the gray, I don't know if you can see them, there you go. But yeah, they're holding those gray pads, so I don't think it's what I thought they were. They probably just put those in there just to hold the thing in place. But it looks like if you were to take all 4 of these out, you can actually slide the whole thing out. And since the fans are can be disconnected, that's nice. You can probably rotate this and then slide it through if you wanted. But I don't want to completely take it apart, but so this is more just a quick look to see what's in there. Okay, let's put this back together before I end up breaking it and end up unable to charge my wheel. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if they even make lower than 3 amp 100.8 volt chargers. I'll have to look around for that and see if they have smaller fanless designs. If they do, then I might be able to make a built-in charger with that, like I did with my MSX. But for now, this one is definitely too big. Okay. I mean, one option is to make this attached to my wheel, but then if it rains or anything, even though, I mean, I'm not going to ride that wheel in the rain, but this thing will definitely be damaged really easily, so I don't know. I guess I could just make a waterproof pouch and always have this with me somewhere on my wheel. Okay. Screw wasn't going in right. It was kind of hard to twist. Alright, but that's the quick look inside. I probably need to make sure to clean off all that dust. I don't know if any metal shards went in. I don't want to risk. I need to take this back out so it goes in straight. Okay. That was just a kind of semi-quick look inside if you're kind of scared to open up the side panels of yours. But I mean, if you're going to open it, you're probably going to be okay risking it. So YZ Power 450, that's the model. Input, okay, 100 volt to 240 volt, 2 amp. Wait, why does this show 2 amp? Oh, that's the input, sorry. And then output. Okay. So I don't know how... If the input is 102 amps, that's only 200 watts. So how do you get 103 amps out of it? That doesn't make sense, but yeah, I think somebody's confused when they created this thing. Anyways, yep, that's it. Alright, hopefully this video was at least a tiny bit useful. If you wanted to change the fans, make your charger quieter. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.